Greetings and welcome to another read, you guys. I hope you're doing well. Hope everything is good on your end. Let's pop in and see what's going on in and around your lovely worlds. Lots of big shifts, lots of big changes. I'm trying to make sure I keep up with everything for y'all. I'd like to thank you for popping in. It's always a pleasure to host. I'd also like to thank my angels, ancestors, spirit guides, Oversoul, and all sentient beings that walk with me in the highest white light, protecting me, you, and the messages during these exchanges. All right, y'all. Let's see what we got. Come through, Spirit. What is it that we want to discuss this time around? Whole spill there. Oh, okay. This is reconciliation energy. I'm just going to tell you right now. Somebody wants to be, they wants to try something again with that rebirth energy. There's a masculine energy that has transformed. And there are memories and nostalgia that's pushing them to want to try something again this winter. This could also be talking about a feminine who has transformed, and they see this masculine has transformed and they want to be in their space again because of prior memories and such. Let's see what else we got. Talking to or about water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but definitely someone that's been heavy in their thoughts with that water reference. Look, cycles. I told you, somebody wants to try something again. Reconciliation energy is on the table. So, give me a second, because the first thing I heard, the spirit is telling you that it would be more of the same. Illusions, confusion, if that's what you were dealing with before, yeah. This is also talking to a few of you that there really has been some change as it pertains to that confusion. But we're going to put some tarot down to make sure that's what this is. Because I would hate for you to reconcile with somebody and then be experiencing a cycle of confusion again. But there is the energy of a cycle completing, a change here as it pertains to confusion. And that there's a reunion that's on the table that you can decide to do or not do. Integration and union is here. Wow. Wow. Interesting. Interesting. I was not expecting to be on a love read. I never expect those. I'm not going to lie to you. I never expect. I never just assume I'm about to get a love reading out of spirit. Those are like pop-ups for me. I'm like, oh, a love reading. How was that? See? Interesting. All right, y'all. I'm going to stop messing around. See what we have here. But if there's one takeaway for sure thus far, reconciliation. That's the takeaway. Now let's get into the cheeks of this thing. See what we've got going on here. Let me out. Okay, yeah, someone's a faker. Someone fake. This is crazy. Okay, hello. What's going on? What's going on here? Two kings out the bench. Oh. They're talking about a masculine energy for sure. Now, I'm sure they're talking about the transformation or the illusion. Because they're squealing on somebody. So there's a masculine... I'm trying not to get tickled. There is a masculine energy that is putting forth the illusion that they have their stuff together as the King of Swords, that they're mentally clear, they're sharp, they're on their stuff. But what the illusion, Seven of Swords, is what's hiding behind that is that he's broke. He's freaking broke. And I wasn't even shuffling like this before. So yeah, this person is coming in to play on a feminine energy's emotions. I can be your superhero. I've got all the answers. Get this feminine energy to believe them. 7 of Cups reverses here. Yeah, this is a fake. This is, first of all, for that to be sitting beside the confusion illusion card is nuts. It's nuts. Don't do it. I'm just going to say it. Don't do. Yep, 2 of Cups. This is crazy how this is locking in together. But I'm telling you, you want to talk about a fall from grace, how things would go right back to feeling hopeless and pitiful again with the reverse star under the deck. No, friend, don't do this. Don't. Please don't do this, because this person is coming in again as the King of Swords. Like, I have all the answers. I've got it figured out. And behind that, they're psycho. They're cuckoo. They're delusional. And they're going to snatch you into a delusion if you deal with this energy. Okay, let's get some zodiac energies. King of Swords is air. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Reverse King of Pentacles is giving earth sign energy. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Queen of Cups energy is doubling down on that water sign stuff. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I'm just looking at it like, what? You were supposed to just believe? Like, not he, because this could just be any type of masculine energy. They must be legit cuckoo. Like, why would they? Why would you just supposed to just believe they have their stuff together? That they think you're stupid. Whoever this is thinks you are stupid, and it's because you operate typically out of your cups energy, feelings, and intuition. You know, most intellects feel like they need it to be concrete. You got to be able to show them an actual number, an actual date, an actual time, an actual receipt. Intuition don't always have all of that. They don't have those specific types of receipts, those 3D types of receipts. And so they're like, oh, you're just an airhead type energy, or you're just superstitious, whatever. Like, some people don't put stock in that. You operate off your inner knowings, your feelings. You respect your own feelings and your thoughts, like your inklings and your emotions. And this person is more of a facts and figures kind of an individual. So they think because you don't deal 100% in facts and figures that you're stupid, that you're aloof, like that they could pull the wool over your eyes some kind of way. Like, they think they're smarter than you. Psh, psycho like a Leroy. Psycho like. Yeah. Loss. Man, when I tell you this person is a complete and total risk, do not. This is also talking about them out there taking all them L's and becoming the reverse King of Pentacles. They don't know how to manage a darn coin. You can't build no empire with this person. They'll screw up the church's money every time. Don't do it. All right, Law says, sometimes you learn true offering through loss. This is the lesson they need to learn. This is the lesson you learned the last time you dealt with them, which is why y'all stopped dealing with each other. Either you removed yourself or your ancestors removed you. But sometimes you learn true offering through loss. You make a passionate invitation for love to take over and bring her own plan instead of the egos. This person showing up with the ego. They're not fit for love. Not in this particular state. They're definitely not fit for love with you. Look at this. Look at these words, y'all. Loss and sacrifice. Are you kidding me? You've already done all of that with this person. You're not doing it again. Not because I said, this is what your ancestors are saying. They said no. Okay, friend? Sacrifice says sometimes surrender is painful. Yeah, this person's coming back because they're getting that karmic tail whooping. The Most High is getting them legs. They're getting hit with that judgment. And they want to come back and try and get in your good graces to try and get away from their lessons. No, no, no. You didn't get a chance to run away. You wouldn't even have tried to run away when it was your turn to get your lessons, because you're mature, because you're ascended. This is an immature, cuckoo individual. They think they're supposed to just do whatever and not have to deal with the flip side of the coin. Real adults know. There's always a flip side of the coin, okay? But anyways, sometimes surrender is painful. You dealt with it, now they need to deal with it. God's cutting away. God's cutting away all that needs to go. Illusions, obsessions, addictions. It's a sacrifice to love. So this person is dealing with they're dealing with loss. They're dealing with the pain of having things stripped from their life. It's because of how they handled y'all's connection beforehand. Because if this was just solely about life in general, they would be all over trying to do this. But they're coming back to you. They're realizing that this particular pain, they cannot, the reason why they have it is because of what they did to you. They trying to do some AA 12 steps type stuff and come back your way and fix it. But the truth of the matter is that no one can just fix it. They have to go through the stripping. They have to. You know what I'm saying? So this is someone trying to get out of their karma. They're not coming back for love. They're simply trying to escape karma because of how they treated you, and because of how they treated you all's connection. This is also someone who was out in the world, who was behaving in a way that was greedy. Look at their delusion out here. They're crazy. Self-love is out here. You had to learn this from dealing with this freaking, it sounds like a narcissist. I know we use that word a lot, so much these days. I try not to say it anymore. I particularly because I'm not trying to conjure the energy. I don't want it around me. But I'm going to call a spade, baby. That's what this energy is. This is an entitled muck-up. They're entitled, though. But they're getting that tail whooped. They're getting their tail whooped. And the reason why the tail whooping is coming in is because you walked away from them. See, as long as we're still in hand holding, your ancestors and the Most High ain't going to strike them with the full blow if it means you're going to get hit too, because you're in such a close proximity. Now, once you separate yourself from the person, then they can get a clear shot at the guy or at the girl, whoever this scoundrel is in this masculine energy. Then they can get a clear shot at them. And when you finally stepped out of the way, man, the cosmic bullets started to fly. The missiles started whirling and swirling all around, demolishing the things that they're in, their illusions, their addictions. Somebody was dealing with someone who had addictions as well. And that's probably how they ended up with all that loss. So some addiction took over. You stepped out of the way just in time to not get completely trampled. And so they ended up crashing and burning on their own. And now they want you to fix it. You fixed your own loss, your own sacrifices. You changed your own delusions. They still went into full-blown chaos doing this crap to themselves. But instead of going the adult route and fixing their own losses and sacrifices like you did, they want you to fix theirs too. Even though they're the reason why all of the loss and sacrifice is happening. They left you to fix yours on your own, and they want you to fix theirs too, like they still on some vampire stuff. They're delusional. Completely delusional. Change says, when the ego, there's that word ego again, yo. When the ego finally sees the utter madness, they are saying over and over again, this person has lost their mind. They very much feels like they need a script for whatever's going on with them. Maybe a couple of scripts. When the ego finally sees the utter madness of trying to control everything, you come to a sacred crossroads in your own evolution. So this person needs to come to grips with the fact that they can't control you. They can't control everything. They can't just King of Swords their way out of all of their mess ups. Oh, I'm just going to try to talk over you intelligently and leave you to deal with the mess. Leave you to thinking that it's your responsibility to fix this or that. Or it's your responsibility to self-regulate even though I caused the pain. Like this, yeah, they're cuckoo. Delusion says intention without surrender can be a fast path to delusion. Yeah, intention without surrender. This person is crazy. Let me out. I can't stand like the entitlement is it's off the charts. How do you even measure this level of big-headedness? I just can't. If you reunite, there will be loss. There will be sacrifice. Things will go back to being cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs all over again. This person is just going to try to big word talk their way back into your life and use you to fix their own. Because they have finally ruined their own the same way that they ruined yours, or tried to at least. And now they cannot fix it on their own. Or correction, they haven't figured out. They haven't chosen to figure out on their own. They just want you to fix it. Okay? Crazy. Anyways, I'm about to close out. People like this irritate me. Aries, Venus energy on the table. Shem Angel 34 is here. Lehahia, Clement, God. 34 reduces down to 7, which is giving the Chariot energy. Move on. This person is simply striking while the iron is hot. They know you can provide. They know you have the feels, the cups. You can butter them up. You can boost their ego again and get them back on their high horse again. And they're just trying to come in and use you. Your ancestors have them in a chokehold. This is what this is. They are trying to get you to get your ancestors off of them. Little Rock is significant. They're like, get your people off me. Get your people. Bad press, fake news. Yeah, they're telling you right now that they're coming to you lying. They're coming to you with illusions and deception. And it's because they're trying to use you to fix their life. Because you are gifted and talented. And they ain't nothing but a bunch of hot air. Look at that. Negligence. Spirits. Look. Negligence came out with Big Daddy. Like this masculine energy is posing. But they're still negligent. Virgo energy is significant. First, middle, last initial O is significant. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, significant. In the next several days, they may pull this pop-up. Or they may start plotting on it because we did see rebirth and winter right there. They're trying to... Maybe they're homeless and they're trying not to be outside once it's cold. Hey. Shema Angel 61 is here. Umabel, God above all things. Like I said, this is a big-headed person. 6 and 1 again reduces down to 7, which is about leaving the scene of the delusion, of the illusions and the confusion. This is moving on. energy again with that 7 for the Chariot energy. Could also be referencing a Cancer again. Let me out. Please, baby, please. I'll never do it again. They're lying. Don't accept the sob story. Ayo. Spirit be super squealing. Bottom of the deck is absolutely not. My goodness. You've been warned. You've been warned. That is your reading, friend. I hope it has been helpful. Don't forget to like, share, comment, or subscribe. And check the description box if there's anything more you want to learn about me and the services I offer. How to reach me about the services I offer. Okay. But that's it for this spread, honey. I hope it has been helpful again. And until next time, peace.